Yo, what up? Good evening, guys. Now we have a live stream again here at my crib. Dallas versus Memphis, first quarter. Let's go.
Outside, Bain.
Hola.
He doesn't hit that one. And the Mavericks going the other way now. They come into this
Set lang
having
muna
outplayed
tayo.
Phoenix the last game.
Yeah, they were
Shoutout
able
nga
to
pala sa ating
maintain
mga
focus in a hostile
gamers
environment,
dyan.
and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Rarely frazzled. They play with a pretty even temperature, in my opinion, throughout this entire game.
Nice one.
A playmaker of Doncic's talents wasn't missing that gap. He quickly gets the ball.
Ito na pagkakaan dun, man. Pick and roll. Ayos.
And here's
Sa love.
outside, Bain.
Guys, comment nyo na yung ano nyo, Gcash nyo, mananalo kayo sa akin ng 300,952. Oh,
No good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not
nice
sure.
one.
Looks like Thompson has really improved his
Thompson.
handles, showing off some moves and catching the defense off guard.
2K25 yan, boy.
And they're bringing you up close and
Video.
personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
Shout out sa lahat ng
Here's
ating
Gunshot.
mga gamers
He's covered by Thompson.
ngayong gabing to.
Here's Conshot. Offensive rebound.
Ano pala to may ano rin to, ending man.
Oh my God, they can't
Mananalo
find
ng
one.
ending dito.
0 for 4. Sometimes
Uy.
this happens.
And they're on the break. Conshot, good.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bain read the defense perfectly.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive.
Comment nyo na yung ano nyo, Gcash number nyo kung ako sa inyo.
Pass
Akala
to
nyo,
On the wing, Thompson.
di ako nagbibiro mga boy.
Here we have two first-year head coaches, Steve. That being said, how long does it take for teams to learn a new system under these new coaches?
Kevin, is easy. You have a veteran team, less time. If you have a younger team,
Oy!
it could take some time. You just have
Okay
to
lang,
be
paulin
patient
mo na yan.
if you have younger guys.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
That's good from Morant.
As young as Ja Morant is, I'm impressed. He came in ready to lead
talaga
the
to si
team.
Ja Morant.
And these
Ja-breaker
guys,
to eh.
they follow him.
And the
Padaktakero
Mavericks
nito,
making a
man.
change here. Finney Smith's checked in. Smitty with Memphis. What do they
Shout out
need
kay
right now
Ruroy.
to make a championship
Barbero
run
daw
this
ako.
season?
Kevin, I think the pieces are all in place. It's a matter of luck on
Mga
the
barbero.
and staying focused when the pressure's on.
Ruroy
in
the
the
boy
biggest
parcel ka.
postseason games.
58.
Morant against Irving. Pass to Conshot. It's good. The
Putik
assist this
yan.
time from Jackson.
Lason pa man.
The Mavericks leading. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter.
Whoa!
He's picked up by
Yeah, pinaul na lang. Iwan eh.
As the whistle blows, he'll shoot 2 free
Parang
throws.
wala lang.
Things were going south for Irving and the Nets when they couldn't agree on a contract. He was
Yan,
eventually
boy.
traded and is a big talent boost to this team.
Shots.
Kyrie still has all the talent in
Ay,
the
tama
world,
muna kung
even
paano
if
ako
it
free throw,
comes
Kyrie.
with some risk.
And the first one
Parang
at the line is
sinuka.
good.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive
Ang
numbers.
palitan nyo na yun, tangin ng
Grizzlies have
tangkad nyo
made
na yan eh.
huge steps forward every year.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. JaVale McGee comes in for Daniel Gafford. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Klay
Ito nga pala yung
Johnson.
ano ko, episode 2 ko ng ano, NBA Gaming
Tillman
man.
comes in for Steven Adams. And
Dadagdagan
David
pa ito ng mga
Nwaba subbed in for Crenshaw.
35,952 na ano.
Now, here's
Episode.
Nwaba. Morant with a wide
Oy!
open look. JaVale McGee grabs the miss.
Set.
Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16
Damboy!
in his second,
Dampirit
and
yan!
all the way up to number 5 last
Dampirit
season.
yan eh.
Ja has turned him into a powerhouse.
Here's Jackson following the basket by Kyrie Irving. And
Yan,
there's
Kyrie
the call
Irving
on
ka pa.
Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game.
Aga pa, boy!
Dinwiddie's checked in for Dallas. Memphis also making some changes. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Jackson. Williams comes in for Bain. And Jones subbed in for Morant. Now here's Williams.
Okay, defense.
And the best in
Defense.
Nwaba. Rocket 6. Irving against Jones. Here's Tillman.
Ana.
Offensive
Wala.
rebound.
Bola.
McGee with the block. And he recovers it.
Set lang man.
Irving really played well against Phoenix in his last outing. From the arc.
Uy. Napasa pa.
Gives it out to Dinwiddie for 3. And it's out of bounds. They say it was
sayang.
last touch by McGee.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
The Grizzlies
Impit pa ba
trail
si
by
McGee?
6. Guys are looking for a
Magko-comment ng
sparky.
Gcash number. Putik yan. Magkakaroon kayo ng cash.
Here's
950,900.
Jones trying to get open. Takes it off the glass.
Putik
You
yan.
got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Now, here is Irving. Lets it go from 14. And Dallas again with the bucket.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Ano, court
104
advantage
left
kasi.
in the first quarter of the
Hindi,
game.
malakas talaga yan man,
Nwaba
Dallas.
kicks to Clark. Pass to Jones. Some nice passing there by Memphis. And the foul on Dorian
Yung
Finney-Smith.
pinol pa, boy.
That is his first foul of the game. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as
Lagi
fundamental as
na tayo
defense
mag-ano.
gets.
Ito.
Here's Nwaba. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
Good eyes by the defense. Clearly, that's not where he wanted the pass to go, and he's frustrated.
And Clark has got the ball here for Memphis. 8-point game. Tough loss coming against the Rockets.
Hola.
Last game they played.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with good stops to quiet that crowd. That's obviously easier said than done.
Yes, the other team is feeding off that enthusiasm. You have to try and match that energy.
And the slam dunk by McGee.
Boy, that
Ba!
was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
This
May
has been
bata.
a beatdown right here, possibly over before it began.
Now, here's Clark. Not a good performance from him in that loss to Houston.
Sige.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Pulled loose.
Ah,
One-on-one fast break. And Finney-Smith gets it to go.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in the
And so it's Dallas. But it doesn't here at the end of the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And we'll be right back after this.
shout out nga pala sa ating mga Copa Beats. Tayo na mag-i-stream. Kahit ang mga nanonood ay 200,000. Thank you. Shout out sa inyo lahat. Time comes mangyayari yan, man.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Mavericks.
Well, it's tough to score when you're getting stuffed on every attempt. Great job getting the hands up so far, making life difficult for the shooters.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they continue to...
Yan lang guys, may bibili. Yan. Back to the ball game. 22-8 ang score po ang nasa ating talaan. 22-8 man. Ayaw nyo talaga mag-comment. Bahala kayo. Bahala kayo. Ayaw nyo mag-comment ng Gcash.
Find ways to score.
Bahala kayo.
So with Irving on the bench,
Pag tinapos,
here's
pag
the
inend ko
five
na
for
to, wala
Jason
na.
Kidd right now. We've got Thompson. JaVale McGee is out there with P.J. Washington. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. 6 to shoot. McGee against Adams. That one misses. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at New Orleans. They'll match up against the Pelicans. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Thompson outside from downtown. They get it back. Washington kicks to Thompson. Back to Washington. A second chance effort, and that's 2 points on the layup. Washington's got his second basket of the game.
And if you're the defense, you have to play up on Thompson's shot, which is why he's able to zip the pass to his teammates off the pick and roll.
Here's Conchal. It's rebounded by Dallas. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Memphis this season.
And they really took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series.
Here's Doncic. Brings it up and banks it in. Doncic has got his first basket of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint. And the question for the Mavs is simple. How do you best build around Luka Doncic? They'll try to answer that in the coming years.
Mavericks leading by 18. Thompson inside the line. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists tonight.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Adams' shot is off. Here's Dallas. They've got an 8-0 run. And Greg, it just seems for the Mavs, it's all about finding the right fit for the role player.
And that's why this team was willing to move on from Porzingis. Going forward, you can see them look a lot like the Harden era Rockets. Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. And this league has plenty of guys who can take over a game at any time. But, Steve, how fun is it to have a team with multiple threats and on any given night?
Well, it's really, Kevin, unfair because you have 2 guys that can get it going. But for the defense and the other team, that is hard to contend with.
checked in for JaVale McGee. Memphis moving that ball around. Morant outside. To halt the run. Goes back up. And he sinks the layup.
He has elite athleticism, makes Ja Morant a threat on the glass, and you know he can finish.
Payne against Doncic. To the paint. Here's Gafford. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Gafford's got 6 points.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Payne kicks to Morant. Outside Jackson. Passes it to Payne. Here's Conchar. Back to Payne. Just 5 on the clock. The good-looking shot from the wing. Payne's got his first bucket in this one.
Quick decision-making of Desmond Bane, not wasting any time going up with his shot.
Pass to Thompson.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
A fader. That shot off. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Their next game playing at home as the Nets coming to town. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
First team foul.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Tillman, he's checked in for Adams. Clark comes in for Jaren Jackson. Williams, he's checked in for John Conchar. And Jones subbed in for John Morant.
PJ Washington. Third personal foul. Second team.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Shooting for Memphis. Xavier Tillman. At the line for 2.
That one is off. David Waba is checked in for Memphis. Good on the second free throw.
We saw glimpses of Ja Morant's potential in his first 2 seasons in the league. But year 3, both Ja and Memphis took it to another level.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Another level indeed for Ja Morant, his 3rd season Smitty in the NBA, and now he has joined the conversation for MVP.
Kevin, that scoring average well over 25 points per game. Morant is the leader of Memphis. The Grizz finishing in the top 3 of the West. Incredible for a 22-year-old.
Washington passes to Gafford. Second shot opportunity. Washington, that's good. Washington's got 4 this quarter.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Outside Williams. And there's the pass to Nwaba. Feeds it to Clark. The kick out to Williams. Rebounded by Gafford.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Thompson outside. Over in the corner, Washington. Back to Thompson. Nice pass. Right under the rack perfectly for the layup. Thompson's got 8.
Adept at making the difficult shots. Clay kept his balance, stayed focused right on the rim.
Pass to Nwaba. Jones looking for an opening. He kicks to Clark. Converts on the jumper for the easy 2.
And this is why so many were high on Clark there. Love seeing him be aggressive.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Passes to Washington. Back to Dinwiddie. Over Jones. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the 3rd quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Kyrie Irving was red hot to start the first. He had 8 points and 1 rebound. And Kenny, what are your thoughts on how Dallas played?
Well, when you pass the ball the way they have, I mean, this is the kind of scoring I would expect. The guys are in total sync, and the difference is the ball movement. They're moving the ball around, and it's spicy.
Shaq, your take on Memphis.
To be honest, them getting killed on the glasses like this is a little embarrassing. Showing no physicality, lack of heart. This is when fans start to feel it. Me too. Team doesn't seem to care much today.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins' 5. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Conchar in at the small forward spot. And now the latest from our reporter, David Alder.
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the bear, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch, David. Thank you. Out to the right wing. Morant, that's for 2. Kept alive. Adams, the pass to Bain.
There's an aggression and a confidence to Desmond Bain's game. It helps him get to the line.
During Desmond Bain's first season, Greg, he shot over 43% from three-point territory.
And that was top 10 all-time for a rookie. And Bain's three-point numbers went up in his second season. From the start of his career, Desmond's been a premier shooter.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for the Mavericks. And Irving launches it from deep. Here's Thompson. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. That's 10 points for Klay Thompson.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Pass to Conchar. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession. And the Mavericks making a change here. Hardaway's checked in. Mavericks leading by 23. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. He lobs it up. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession.
Misread each other on the pass. Tried to recover, but too late.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Bain passes to Adams. Here's Conchar, guarded by Hardaway. Conchar, good. Conchar's got 6.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And they might be down big, but you love the mentality he has to go at defenders and just keep attacking.
Dallas again missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
To the inside. Morant, and the layup's good off the glass. Morant's got his second basket.
Challenging the heart of the defense. John Morant can beat you with the pass or the shot.
Doncic against Bain. Fires top of the key. Dallas again missing. The Grizzlies trailed by 19. And the foul on Daniel Gafford. That's foul number 2 for him. JaVale McGee's checked in for Dallas. The Grizzlies also making a change. Jones is checked in. And Morant gets it to go.
How about the touch on the floater? John Morant making it look too easy.
Irving dishes to McGee. Back to Irving. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And it's McGee with the jam.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Morant kicks to Jones. Hard away against Bain. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
The shooting of Desmond Bain, it's special. Knocking down threes as good as anyone in the game.
Dinwiddie checked in for Doncic. Then for the Grizzlies. Tillman, he's checked in for Steven Adams. Brandon Clark comes in for Jaren Jackson. And David Nwaba subbed in for John Morant. Irving passes to McGee. Back to Irving. Pulls up from the corner. Good as the jump shot falls. Irving's got 12.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
2 minutes remaining in the
Jones against Irving. Now back to Nwaba. And yes, it's good. Nwaba's got his first points in this one.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
To the left wing. Dinwiddie against Bain. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And Spencer Dinwiddie has always been a great scorer, being used off the bench more and more. He has a great game to be a sixth man.
With Dinwiddie off the bench, he will always provide offense and ball handling.
A great point, Kevin. He can set up others, but usually looks for his own shot. Can be streaky at times with it, but when he gets it going, he can win you a game by himself.
Washington's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Mavericks making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. Mavericks leading by 18. .122 left in the third quarter. The pass to Washington. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second personal foul.
It goes on Brandon Clark.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
For your Mavericks.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Mavericks?
I think they've looked to dump it down low as often as possible. And so far, they've been super successful using this attack.
And also, they took advantage of their quickness. Got inside and blew through the open lanes. Great job of attacking the paint.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Gafford's checked in. Irving looking over the floor. And it's Washington missing.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off. And sometimes that's all it takes.
Irving with the ball. He's got 12. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
The accuracy of Kyrie's shot is impressive, helping him clean up in the mid-range.
Morant dishes to Clark. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Clark's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Here's Irving. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting. They've been dialed in so far from the field. Back to the action in just a minute. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Doncic out there with Kyrie Irving. And there's Klay Thompson. Then there's Daniel Gafford. And it's Finney Smith in at the 4 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Well, Smitty, after his sensational rookie season, I think people knew that John Moran had an unlimited ceiling.
Kevin, now we know it's not just high, it's through the roof. Ja was Rookie of the Year, and he keeps up in his game. You could, Kevin, be looking at an all-time great.
And I love how Doncic reads the floor, varies his pace, and uses every trick of the bag to get where he wants to go.
Pass to Concho. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Jones.
And it's just encouraging to see Luka step up on defense. Must continue to bring that type of intensity.
And that one drops.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King.
Talk about making halftime adjustments. You love what they're doing with him now offensively.
And the work they've done at the line has been impressive here in the second half.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Nobody near Irving. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Down by 15. Here's Jackson. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got his 4th assist in this one.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Dallas calls timeout.
And something that gets overlooked is how good of a passer Steven Adams is.
You're totally right, G.A. He's gotten much better with his vision. Knows how to find cutters and open guys out of the high post. Plus, he's skilled at throwing those full court touchdown passes.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hi, Kevin. Well, Jason Kidd going over the plan with his team for the last few minutes. He told them, look, we're in a good spot. The one thing I want you guys to do, stay in the moment. Don't look ahead. Stay in the moment and compete. Kevin, we'll see if he's focused.
3
Well,
points.
thank you, David.
You know, as ice cold as he was in the first half, that's how hot he has been since the break. No one can match up with him right now.
Here's Doncic. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And watch the way Doncic runs this offense. He's become a master at the pick and roll. Incredible to see someone run it to perfection.
And with Doncic in the pick and roll game, he's so good at such a young age.
It's amazing how well he reads the defense, but he can also freeze a defender or create confusion with that hesitation. He has all the tricks to run it.
Washington's checked in for the Mavericks. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Baines checked in for Tyus Jones. Thompson with it. Defended by Adams. And then Washington with the dunk.
Clever ball movement by Klay Thompson, getting the rock to a guy with a better look.
Doncic with the steal. Pass break Dallas. Irving's got the ball. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Conchar, the pass to Jackson. On the wing, Jackson shoots over Washington. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Sometimes with bigs, you prefer to send them to the line, but Jaren, he's a knockdown shooter from there as well.
And the defense of Jaren Jackson Jr., it has become elite. Triple J finishing top 5 in 2022 in the Defensive Player of the Year voting.
Passes it to Washington. Thompson outside. 6 on the shot clock. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Just a phenomenal pump fake from Thompson. So good at getting defenders to leave the ground.
Greg, why do you think Jaren Jackson Jr. made that leap defensively in his game?
Kevin, health. Jackson was finally back to 100% in 2022. The ability to kind of fully use his physical tools. And Jaren's still learning from playing night in and night out. Now living out that massive potential.
One thing that makes Jaren such a great alley-oop target is his hands, measured at enormous 10 inches long.
The Grizzlies on offense. They're on a 12-3 run. Here's Morant. And they bangs it in.
As creative as they come, John Morant has a style that's specifically his.
And the Mavericks call time here.
And he could tell his guys were bragging a little bit, calling timeout, kind of let them catch their breath.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Kyrie Irving.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good position, and boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up, and that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance.
And they just refuse to go away and really have slowly moved themselves back into the game.
Morant with it, guarded now by Irving. Morant pushes to Adams. Count that one. Adams has got his first points of the night.
With the ball in his hands, Ja draws so much defensive attention. Got his teammate a clean look.
Here's Irving. And it's Morant with the rebound.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Count that bucket. And now it's only a 5-point Maverick lead.
Tremendous effort from John Morant, letting his team know they can rely on him.
To Gafford. Morant against Irving. Throws it up high. The Grizzlies trailed by 7.
This has reached desperation time for them.
For them to have a chance, everything has to go right on both ends from this point on.
For Dallas, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. And here is Doncic. Five to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Now at the line.
He is the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8.
2 shots.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
And I'm sure he would like to have had all of those, but he's still able to pad the lead.
Desmond Bain showing no nerves.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Mavericks. They held a 23-point lead.
They're in total command of this game. The time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. They're trailing by 8. 32 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
I mean, it's iffy that there's enough time to even get a quick shot and a foul.
Here's Bain. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Second personal foul. 15 foul. Shooting for Memphis. Desmond Bain.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And the second of 2 is good. That narrows the gap to 7. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Now, Doncic. Shot clock at 6. Inside. Here's Gafford. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
So we see the Mavericks get the win here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from